Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. We are here at Rock Solid Warrior Fuquay Arena, North Carolina for the NSC Youth Qualifier. This is the 10 and 11-year-old getting ready to start with the female division. Got a handful of athletes out there. They are finishing up their walkthrough, their visualizations as the course is getting finalized. Cameraman is walking around trying to find his path out there. We'll be getting going here in just a little bit. I'm Ryan Stratus commentating for today alongside Mr. Brett Strong, who is right next door commentating the speed round. The first athlete looks to be getting going here in just a little bit. Let me pull open the run order here. It's also in the video description. They got me working both the stream switcher. This is usually a DeGangi roll, but I'm trying to pull double duty here, so forgive me if some of the graphics are off and doing my best here, but I think we found it. Here we go. We'll pass that on over. So we'll be starting off with the women. Brandy, Sadie, Addison will be the first three of the 5 athletes we got up in the hybrid female. So we get going here in just a bit. If you've never seen a NSC competition before, the format is a little different. Our rule's going to be a retry system where if the athletes fall, they have up to 3 tries on that obstacle. They must clear it. They have to get through that obstacle before moving on. Overall course time is 3 minutes to try to get as many obstacles completed as possible, with a mandatory 10-second reset time. Doesn't matter where they fall onto that course, even if it takes a second to reset that obstacle, 10-second standard across the board, and that will be eaten away at their overall time as well. So that is something that they have to factor in, where those falls happen, how much recovery time do they get. Do they take an extra few seconds after that reset time has transpired? All that comes into play when you only have 3 minutes to try to get through a very technical course. That is what the hybrid courses are known for. It's a mixture of lower body and upper body obstacles that is testing these obstacles out there. And I just got word from the floor from Mr. Bellion, your head judge out there. Looks like we are ready to go. First athlete standing by. Brandy Miller is going to be our first runner-up. Brandy coming out of, I'm going to give you the floor audio now. Oh, we're missing floor audio. Let's see, where is that at here? Sorry. Wait 1 second, folks. We'll get you here going here in a second. So Brandy moving her way across, trying to climb her way back up onto the trapeze. Swinging her way through. Got a little bit of a balance going to be tested here on the drop down for the block. We'll get that floor audio to you in a second, folks. But Brandy Miller coming out of a Taekwondo background. Started just training about a year or so ago. And gets across the tipping block that time. working on the peekaboo walls as we're trying to get to that skateboard. Not quite able to get through on her first attempt. Come on, not quite there. Ooh, you see she's trying to, nursing the ankle a little bit. Hard fall. Trying to shake it off. And, ooh, big drop down. So the push off of that skateboard into that wall might be able to salvage this. And we're through it. We're fighting on. Next one. There we go. Keep on fighting through. Now onto the cyclone. This is going to spin her around. You got to hold on tight. Keep the feet up. Hold on tight as you rotate across. The feet come off, and we're going to have to try and reset. And rotating through, but the momentum just a bit too much. And we're going to try to move through with what time's remaining on the next obstacle. A bit of a balance challenge. Jump forward off that rolling log. Not quite able to get it. So moving through. Got to go back just undershot the dismount. So Sadie Pittman on the move right now. Finding her way across the platforms into the trampoline. Trapeze back and forth, trying to get through. Opening up those peekaboo windows. Got to push those doors open. Sadie trying to find that platform. Skateboard goes up the ramp. Going to have to reset. So it's a little bit of a upper body challenge and balance challenge at the same time. Going back into it. Another attempt over, and a little too hard of a drop down onto the skateboard. So that's going to be her 3. Official run is over, but she'll be able to at least attempt the rest of the course, maintaining the grip, feet not falling off entirely. Able to hold on there, and the jump back a little out of reach. Try to fight forwards here. into the spinning logs. Got to lock in that last log. Goes for a tumble. And not quite able to get through. Sounds like we got our audio squared away now. Oh, she is having a hard go on the final few. Sadie still pushing through. Gonna try this last body prop style option. Pull her way up.
Go, Eli. Good job, Sadie.
That is going to be it for the time. A great fight out there. This is a tough course for the older age group. And up now, Addison, Currie. Addison stride away across. For those few moves across the dancing stones. So home turf here. This obstacle course specifically, don't know what all's out there until you get there. That's how they keep things fair across the board.
Look out, look out. Push it gently.
Swing back, trying to impede her progress a little bit. You can see it's a tough area to land on. A lot of moving parts out there on this one obstacle in particular. Try number 2 for Addi.
There you go.
Overshoots it on that one.
Hey, take a deep breath. Relax. Take a deep breath. You got this. You got plenty of course. All right, you got plenty of course. You got it inside.
Slow down a little bit.
Very soft landing, get low. Very soft landing, get low.
Wants to try to stay low.
There it is.
Now we're going to have one attempt
That's you.
for the second half of the obstacle.
Nice.
Lean into it. Good job. Finds the pockets
There you go.
to fight through on her third final attempt.
Put a lot of pressure into your feet before you rotate it. Really lock in.
And here we go on to the whirlwind.
Nice. Really lock into the
Cyclone. Staying nice and compact. Not letting that momentum toss her off of the obstacle and gets the small grip. Or the reverse move through now. Can we push our way through this balance obstacle? 1, 2, 3. That step across, not quite there. Reset and try again. Lock in that bear trap ring. They don't get a lot of run up. And big leap out and across. Not quite accurate enough for the dismount. One final attempt. 20 seconds. And excellent job fighting through. 10 seconds or so. And the jump out onto the wall, not quite there, but a little further into it. Addison, nice try. 6 points. 4 falls out there. That's why we like the retry system. Even if a lot of falls happen, gives the athletes more opportunities to try to have some success out there. Ananyssa Truong. Truong is on the move right now. This is a tricky balance. 1-2 step right through.
Open it up. Get the edge.
Now looking for that turnaround. That board keeps finding its way back in your way, making it a little trickier to dismount down. Does get rather distracting for the athletes. Seems like they're trying to find that timing. Coming all the way from Ferox Athletics. Ferox up north. Oh, the step down, not quite in reach. Tried to shoot underneath. Couldn't quite find the handholds. 11 years old. Says she's got big dreams. Trying to make it onto American Ninja Warrior when she's eligible. They recently lowered the age to 14. The step back, not quite there.
On the ball,
so she's got another 3
jump
years.
Off, okay? Off the skateboard.
Keep training.
You're not getting enough height.
Have to do a little bit of a jump off of the skateboard to give her some more reach. Third final attempt. Nailed that landing every time.
Trust it.
But the jump out is
There you go.
gonna get it this time, and there we go. Good fight out there. Got second place at the WNL Worlds last year. Takes a hard turn off of the Cyclone. Also on the USA Ninja National Team and the USA OCR National Team. So really well versed in the world of obstacle racing. Needs this big pull here. They've got one more hold that is available. It's an undercling. Oh, couldn't quite get the jump. Big dynamic move, also known as a dyno. Hold tight. You can reach above. There is that one square that's above, but we're trusting the two hands and swinging through. And that is going to do it for her time. Great run, didn't give up, had some hard falls back to back. Did not let that phase her. And final runner for the female division, Haven Chizmar, coming out of the Jumptwist Academy. Jumptwist Ninja. Striding her way through for the trapeze and this tricky transition down on to the upside down vault box. Haven already pre-qualified. This is just going to give her some more experience with the NSC format.
Watch your head. Okay.
And looking for the turnaround. Good drop down.
Here, okay?
Coming off of first place in the speed round, which they ran earlier this morning. There we go, pushing through. So far, so good. Staying compact, feet come off, but hanging tight. Two at the same time onto the tiny ledge. Haven putting a really strong run together. Now athletes are not allowed to go back to the start platform. They only have that one step to go through, and with accuracy and precision, Haven getting through the rolling logs. Ooh, you got the bookends here and a toe hold, not much space. A little more of a compression style obstacle. Our way through. Oh, and a little bit of a change up on the tech here. Kane looks like she's going to try to swing through from there. Not quite. Had one foot on, but the back leg dragging down. There is a overhead hold that the Kane can be attached to. Might be a tough reach. The top of the block not allowed to use. It's a little bit of a tough spot to keep in mind.
Watch your foot here. Switch straight or watch your foot.
And hold on tight. Got to stay on just the side of the block. It's going to test that accuracy. Going for just a huge jump across, bypassing the cane entirely. And we're down to the final 5 seconds by the time she gets into the body prop position. And then she has to be able to hold tight, pull backwards. And not quite able to get that final obstacle, but what a run from Haven Chizmar. All right, up now, going to be on to the male division, or the open division. Standing by. Get that run order up here for everybody. We'll be moving right into it. We're in the 10 and 11-year-old division. Hybrid open. Wiley is going to be leading the charge. Stylin Wiley. Seeing if I'm being heard. Testing. Testing, testing. Any audio coming through. Seeing if I'm being heard on the stream. Testing, testing. Wiley working his way across. Holding tight. Finding his handholds now on that reverse move. Got that ring locked in and now into the run across the spinning logs. Big jump gets the dismount. On now to the compression obstacle with the handholds. Big jump out onto the bar.
Yeah, boy. Remember, climb up on this side. There it is, yep.
And pulling his way up. So far, so good for Wiley.
Pull and then get the hand. Pull hard and then move your hand.
Trying to find that body prop position. Not going to get on the first one.
Harder pull than you think.
Now he's got 2 more tries. Obstacle reset, jumping right back into it. So they have to lean forwards into a body prop and then find a way to unlatch that obstacle and then into it. Gets the buzzer and celebrates in the crowd. The first runner for this division gets the clear with a time of 1:58 with 1 fall. So almost a full clear. Really impressive out there, able to figure out the body prop drop in just 1 go. All right, standing by. Well, exciting run to start things off with the open division. On now, Joseph Womble. Wiley was already pre-qualified, so that's just a little more experience for him. And here we go, Joseph Womble. Quickly, right out the gate. Oh, but a little little stumble coming off the trampoline. Started his ninja journey in the sport as a camp attender. Just started a summer camp one year and fell in love with the sport thereafter. Here he is now trying one of the more technical, difficult leagues out there. Trying to stay centered on that dismount block. Nice work. Part of a military family. His dad's been in the Army for 15 years. Getting close to that retirement. Little overshot onto the skateboard. Gonna have to reset and try again. Dropping down a little too much again. So it's tough here. They have to be able to get that board out of the way, be mindful of it as they work their way for the turnaround. Oh. Going for something a little different. Thought about it. Oh, no. A hard fall on the skateboard again. Gets to try out the rest of the course if he wants to. I think he's going to go ahead and call it on that. So a tough break for Joseph. That obstacle change out there for this age range definitely increased the difficulty. Onto the Peekaboo Wall cliffs. And Caleb Bunting on the move right now, coming out of a level up. The gym in North Carolina. Chad Hahn and family out there. Long time running, great gym. Caleb looking for the cliff ledges here. Said training at the gym is one of his favorite things to do. And if he could, he'd eat bacon 3 times a day. So he's eating up this course right now. So far, so good. Looking for the dynamic move up to those small ledges and swings right off. Gets on out of there. Locks in that last rotate. Long and falling off to the side. Is it enough? It's not. So got to reset, try again, wait for everything to settle. Back into action. And a lot of power that time to ensure that forward momentum is covered. And oh no! Look out, good save on the reset, making sure the bar doesn't come down. Just looks like he rushed that jump a bit. Switch grip grab might be necessary. That bar will spin in those cradles. Opting for the plyo. We saw it utilized earlier. Haven Chizmar was the one that made that leap, showing that beta can be broken. Into the body prop drop. Got to pull it back and hold tight. Ooh, but the drop down not there. What makes this obstacle tricky is the fact that they got to be in that body prop position. Make sure their weight is behind them. So when that ledge does come unhooked, it doesn't just drop them down immediately. And swinging through, not quite there. 20 seconds left. Gonna come down to the wire here. Caleb really fighting for this one last point. Trying to get it unhooked as the time ticks away. Oh, not quite there. What an effort. Great try, Caleb. A great run to that point. See how it all shakes out. A couple more athletes to go. Down to our last three. Bryson, Lintz coming up now. Coming out of the Rock Solid Warrior Apex location. Bryson on the move. Going quick. Rocking those USA themed Olos. Good swing through. That's going to save him some time as he tries to build up a little bit more momentum. Dropping down into those peekaboo windows. Kind of hard to do that 180 cat grab onto the dismount. Got a little bit of a ramp. Keep that skateboard from moving too much, but it's going to be tougher for some of these shorter athletes. Seeing some athletes able to span the distance from the board to the wall. Bryson dropping back down. Good landing again. Tries to balance. Competing in ninja and travel soccer, mixing those two sports. Down to his final attempt.
Whatever feels better to you, whether the jump or the static.
Last attempt here. Pressure is on. Oh! What a tough fall for him on his third attempt. But he's going to fight forward and keep on trying the rest of the course with the time he's got left. Cyclone holds the grip, but a little bit too much on the foot tap. They just get one run on each obstacle with the time to go. Bryson, also a big fan of video games, as he gets through the spinning logs. Nice job. Says his two favorite games are Minecraft and a personal favorite of mine, Legend of Zelda. Goes for that big leap across, bypassing the cane, going right into that final obstacle. See if we can get this body prop drop. I'll have to ask him which Legend of Zelda he likes the most. Ocarina of Time tends to be one of the top ones. Let's see if we can get this drop down. Trying to find the pullback. The pullback to swing through, but that does it for Bryson Lintz. And again, the crux obstacle is that rock wall with the windows, with those blockers. The addition of the skateboard makes it a little more challenging. All right, on the move. Jorge Armas on the move right now. Big kick out coming out of the Jumptwist Ninja Academy. Already qualified from a previous NSC. Leaning into it, trying to find that timing. Excellent on the landing. We've seen some jumps and blind grabs. He tried sneaking his hand behind. A valiant first attempt, giving him some good info on how this obstacle feels, how it operates. Always working that grip strength on things like vertical limits, cane tech, salmon ladder techniques.
Let's get this. Come on.
This technique here causing a lot of hang-ups for all the athletes. Excellent drop down each time. He's got to commit to this jump. Fight for it. He's got to. Good to go. Just had one last attempt and able to secure it. Up and through. Powerful move there. No hesitation. This takes a little pressure. He doesn't weigh much. It falls off into. You got to be able to push it down. Trying to really fight it down into that bear trap. Locks it in, but now he's got to run across. Balance being tested and no problem for him. Nicely done. Hold on tight. What a fight out of this young man. The SoFlo kid. Oh, the jump is just out of reach. Said he hopes to compete in the Olympics one day. He is well on the journey right now. He's got to try to make this reach. But the time ticks away. Another hard-fought battle out there. Took third in the speed round. See how it shakes out for the hybrid. Remember, the combined score from the hybrid and the speed will determine who moves on into the burnout. Down to our final runner, Gideon Avery. Coming out of Ninja Nation, Huntersville. Bouncing across. The Lincoln Ninja wants to try to link everything we can. That seems to be a popular way of going about courses nowadays. Being as smooth and efficient as we can. Gets that dismount down. Nice work. Was already riding bikes when he was 3 years old. Excuse me, 18 months old when he started balancing on a bike. So no problem balancing on that skateboard. Can we handle the cyclone? No worries, good pressure. Keeping the toes on. Ooh, just overshot a little bit. There we go. Looking for the up move here. Good catch. Dismounting down. Locks in the last balance log and strides through. No issues there. Little compression pause moment. Links the dismount, grabs the cane, looking for the bucket overhead. And just gets it out of the way.
All right, let's go.
Says, I got the hops for this. And a full minute remaining. Pulls way up into the body prop spot. Can we get this drop down? Got to pull it back and hold tight. Hold on. for a second. Gonna try to recover. Or he's gonna try to, okay, hold on. I thought he was gonna try to Lacheadie under.
One hand on the low bar. One hand on the low bar. Reach out. There it is. Yep. Come on. Pull hard there. Right there. Pull.
Ooh, he's got the grip. He's got to dislodge it. Taking a slow approach. And it works out for Gideon. With the walk-off buzzer at the end, the final runner. Incredible job for all the athletes here in the 10 and 11-year-old divisions. Thanks everybody for tuning in. That's going to do it for this round. I'll play out a commercial here for the Rock Solid team. And we'll have some more action coming your way in just a little bit. Don't forget, go check out the speed round that's commentated by Mr. Brett Strong next door. I think that's going to be it, but they'll have some free time to go play on the course, have some redemption time out there as they are jumping right back into action. We'll find out who's going to be moving on into the burnout round. But we're going to close things out for the stream. A little word from the Rock Solid team. I'm Ryan Stratus here with the Ninja Sport Network. Thank y'all so much. Catch y'all back in a bit.
Hey there everybody, this is Jacob, Fuquay Fun Coordinator, coming to you from Rock Solid Warrior, and today we are sharing about our parties and special events.
I'm Tracy Carden, and I'm Assistant to the Special Operations Manager at Rock Solid Warrior.
I'm Megan. I'm the South Apex Special Events Coordinator.
When it's time to gather your friends, family, school, or team for parties, you want to make it something amazing for everyone to remember. Our birthday parties, team building events, family reunions, school or group spirit nights, we've got an easy way to make yours stand out.
Everyone enjoys coming to try out obstacles that are geared to their skill levels. And for any party guests that prefer to watch, you can be easily entertained with the fun that Ninja Warrior brings. With our range of fun, expert party coordinators, and team members, everyone leaves Rock Solid Warrior parties feeling like a winner.
All party packages include the use of a party room, obstacle-free play, a variety of fun ninja and group game options, instructional time, and a party coordinator. We have small, large, and private party packages available for ages 6 and up at both locations, and mini ninja party packages for ages 4 to 6 years old.
Do your kids love games, playing on obstacles, and making friends? And do you ever just need a night off to have a date night, shop, or have a few extra hours?
We've got you covered with our special events, whether dropping your kids off for a Nerf night, Gaga Ball, Floors Lava, Parents Night Out, or other family events. Our coaches will be there to facilitate different games and ninja free play, ensuring safety and most importantly, a fun night.
We host these fun activity nights a few times a month for an hour and a half to 3.5 hours. They consist of breaking up the gym into different sections for games such as Gaga Ball, dodgeball, speed races, and free play. We've also started including a few new activities such as Nerf Nights and Floors Lava.
Another event we created to give back to the community is Spirit Night. These events are open to the public, and 20% of the proceeds goes towards supporting your school PTA or sports team. We play a variety of fun ninja and team games, have open gym time, and get to bond with new friends.
If you want to sign up and learn more about our special events, you can visit our website at rocksolidwarrior.com and find our special events under the What We Offer. You can also follow us on social media at Rock Solid Warrior.
We hope you've enjoyed and found this video helpful, and look forward to throwing a party for you or seeing you at our next special event.
Are you ready?